storage for life.
Hey guys, it's Kairi Hale. I am here at E3 in Los Angeles. I am hanging out here with Matt. He is the project director of this awesome new game called Neverending Nightmares, and I just played it, and I seriously love it. So tell me exactly what the premise of this story is.
So Neverending Nightmares is a psychological horror game, and it's actually inspired by my personal struggles with mental illness. So I suffer from obsessive compulsive disorder and depression, and I'm trying to recreate the feelings of struggling with mental illness in the player as they progress through the game.
How did you come up with the idea to make a game into this? Because that's a very unique way to tell your own story, and I think that this is a very creative way to do it.
Well, I think I've tried many other things, writing and just talking and video. I've tried all sorts of different ways to try and communicate what it's like having mental illness. But the thing is, you can't, it's hard to describe a feeling, but the amazing thing about video games is I can actually create a feeling. I can create an experience because you, as you play the game, you become the avatar. You take on the emotions that character has. And so I found that games are an extremely powerful tool for sharing emotions.
Of course. And the artwork here is like so fantastic. It literally looks like kind of a hand-drawn game. It's not really seen very often, and I love it. How did you come up with this specific artwork to do?
Well, we really wanted to create something special that would stand out. I mean, if you look, we're in the Indiecade booth, and there's so many amazing games, but we wanted to create a game that if you see a screenshot of it, you instantly know it's Neverending Nightmares. It's different and unique. And so when I was a kid, I had this amazing pop-up book by Edward Gorey that was very dark and actually disturbing for to me as a child, and it just stuck with me all these years, and I thought it'd be a very interesting way to approach the art style for a game.
And this is really beautiful and really a creative way to do this, and I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with it. How has storage specifically impacted the way that you create your game?
Well, I think the great thing about storage is well, you can never have enough. I have a box of 10 C8 hard drives that I keep swapping in a removable bay. But, there's so many asset files that take a lot of space. Like we have, 300 meg PSDs, like hundreds of them. And then we have, I do a lot of developer diaries. And so then I have, the videos, uncompressed videos, and so it's really great. You don't have to swap floppy drives anymore and try and fit everything on a tiny thing. You can keep your uncompressed files around, and so the more storage, the easier it is to develop, and also the better we can make the game because we can keep the versions and the different layers in the PSDs and stuff. So it's really the sort of quantum leaps in storage technology has been very helpful as a game developer.
One last question, then I'll let you go. But if you had one message, I guess, to other people who are struggling with the same things that you have been struggling with in your life, and they're watching this right now, what would you say to them specifically?
Well, I'd say that they're not alone. I've been through some very difficult times, and I think it feels like you're so alone. But I think, and something I'm trying to say with this game is that there are a lot of commonalities, and I can't say everyone goes through the same experience, but there's a lot of commonalities, and people have been through similar things. But also that there is hope, and I think the best thing to do is to seek professional help. And I was at a point where my life didn't feel like it was worth living at all. But through years of therapy and different medications and everything, I've gotten to the point where I consider myself happy. So.
And something else that I think is really important to point out is that you also found like a creative outlet to express yourself, and you did it with this wonderful game. And the fact that you are so open about it can really, really change someone else's life who's probably going through the same thing that you are, and that's really amazing. And I thank you for that, and I'm sure other people will too. So thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate this.
Oh no, my pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. This is Kairi Hale signing off.